Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are going to do a weekly reset in my half letter planner today. We're going to talk about how I've been using it, and we're strictly focusing on the weekly section of this planner. This is my catch-all planner, and what I have found is that I am using this every single day hand in hand with my Hobonichi weeks, and it is what it is. I think they are both working very well. So I am super excited to get started on this and to share what we are going to plan this week. So first, I'm going to move a couple of things to the side here. I do have my planners here. I may use them for reference, and I do have stickers here, but I think the stickers, what I will do is place right there along with my pen. All right, so we're going to go to the weekly section. I know I don't have this like written in where my sections are, but it's pretty easy to flip. So right now I have my tracker, and what I like to do with my tracker is I do use this tracker with my weekly tracker in my Hobonichi weeks in tandem or together. So I went ahead and put the dots in already for this morning, but I wanted to save the connection aspect of it to this video. And then what else I'm going to do is kind of check off anything else that I did for today. So I am working on some social media posts today. I will be doing that. And this is how my sleep is looking. This is my mood: happy, upset, and then of course neutral is right in the middle. That's why I didn't write it out, because it's literally the middle line. So that's where I'm at with my tracking. You can get a good view with that, but this is working out just fine. We're also going to turn this page over and we are going to open her up. So right now I'm going to skip over my calendar and I am going to kind of move that over. Okay, so for the calendar, I have a couple of things going on at the same time. So this is everything that's happened in the week. This is everything that I accomplished. And as you can see, there is a whole bunch of X's. I also budgeted this week's meals. I just finished picking up groceries yesterday, and I'm actually going to meal prep later on this evening. I actually ended up cleaning early this morning for about 3.5 hours, and then I made breakfast for my parents, and I'm using this time to basically plan, film, and have some self-care, give myself a little bit of a break. And then I am going to, oops, let me cross this out. Then I'm going to go ahead and kind of meal prep later on. So I already have tasks that I'm doing. So like I have a couple of things here. You all know that I do work from home. I'm a caregiver, so I do take care of my parents. Respite is just basically a form of rest that you take as a caregiver, where you contact a facility, you pay for it independently, things like that, where you get a break basically for like, depending on what your specific needs are, but that's pretty much what it is. All right, so I have a list here. I have film, plan with me, currently using disc, week in my life, planner routine. And this is more like a weekly reset. It is my planner routine here. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of share that because I thought it would be interesting to do. So we're going to do that. Here is my son's calendar for February. I saw Kita share this with her planner routine. I thought it was very, very smart, right on point. I don't have to flip over to the calendar in the front or anything like that. I can literally take this and move it along as I go, as well as my tasks. So these are things that I need to accomplish, and this is going to be like a running list. Anytime I think of something, I write it down. And literally, I also have this open with my Hobonichi weeks. So this is going to be something that I use in part with that one. And then here is my week. So it was a very busy week. I'm going to go ahead and put in my information here for my tracker. So I have my mood. I slept 7 hours, had movement today, no expenses today. I didn't check my emails yet. And I am filming for YouTube, and Instagram I will be posting because I already have it scheduled. So this is a look at my week. So as you can see, this is a very, very completed week. And if I take what I need out, this is what it looks like. So let's talk about the planning routine. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see what things I need to repeat, what things I need to put in place, and if there are any appointments that I need to take care of. So what I usually like doing is going to my calendar, and this is where basically I just have payments, bills, any appointments coming up. I do have an appointment this week, which is at 2:15, and there is an early dismissal day on the 8th. So those are things I need to write down. And I also have it here on my son's little calendar, right? So this is early dismissal, and I already can see it there. So I can just quickly flip that over. Now this is going to be going to the very next week. So I am going to take these stickers here, and I'm going to put them here for now because I will transfer them over. And it's very pen to paper with very minimal stickers. I actually really do love this. I have gone from just being someone who really needs stickers in every single planner to only putting stickers where I need them. So that would be my memory keeper, or that would be my journaling. And even then, I'm starting to really hone in on what exactly I need in terms of journaling and memory keeping. I'm in the process of kind of honing that in this year as well, because I want to make progress. I don't want to spend all my time just, you know, memory keeping, journaling, planning, journaling. So I really want to make use of my time. So what I will do is write down all the appointments. So my priorities this week are, and I love that it says priorities, it says to do, it says goals, it says to buy. And then I also have the early release date, but that I think I want to put here. So Wednesday is early release. And that's for my son. And I just put HS. Okay. Then what I like doing is I will take the calendar and I may put this information here. I don't know, because this is like a big calendar, right? So I just may place that right down here. So for me, sticky notes are really important. You just saw me trying to move it around as I gave you an up close preview. But now that I have my information, so I have early release day, I have my mother's dentist appointment at 2:15 on a Friday, and I like to highlight things that are really important, and I'm just going to stick this marker in my little marker case here. I don't use many markers. I have a certain specific amount that I use. Okay, so now that I did that, right, I can plug in everything else. So my dad wants to go to the bank this week, so I'm going to write that in. And then I also need to make sure that my son has his lunch money. So I'm going to put school lunch. Okay. And then if you want to, you can also pull these papers out. So sometimes if I have trouble writing on this side because of the disc, what I like to do is literally pull it out and just keep it like this. You don't have to do that, but for me, it's easier to write. So I have the bank, I have school lunch. So what are my goals this week? Again, my goal is to film 3 videos this week and then work out. Three times this week. Read 1 chapter a day for my book. And these are the goals that I have. It's just 3 that I want to work on. So I have that there. To buy. Is there anything to buy? I have to do my meal plan, groceries to purchase, and then cleaning products. I do need cleaning products. I just kind of finished mine today. It happens when you clean the house. Cleaning products. So that's that. Now I'm also going to take what I kind of wrote out for meals. So this is my weekly meal plan. And as you can see, it was in my purse because I wanted to make sure I had everything that I ordered. And now what I'm going to do is put in my meals for the week. So I have carnitas, tacos. I also have baked ziti. I was going to make oxtail, but I think I'm just going to make baked ziti because my husband loves that. Okay, then I have beef stew, jerk chicken, carbonara, stewed chicken, and then takeout. And the reason I do takeout is on Sundays now is because I meal prep Sundays. So these are my dinners. I usually like preparing my dinner. And then what I like to do is have my lunches here as well. So for my lunches this week, I do want to have my Mexican quinoa or quinoa bowl, Mexican quinoa, and then my jerk mango salmon. And then for my husband, he likes his Caesar salad. So I brought you up close so you could see. I do not meal prep my dinners. I only meal prep my lunches. And my breakfast is pretty easy. I've been having a yogurt with granola and fresh fruit and then my coffee, and that has been great. It's quick, it's easy. And then when my parents get up, I make their breakfast, and usually they get up at 11, and that's when I have like my lunch because I'm up usually by 7. So these are my meals. I know, like, it is a lot to some people. I know they don't like cooking every day. I know some people will cook and then probably, you know, kind of meal prep for the other days that they don't feel like cooking, or there's people who will cook enough for 2 days and then just kind of alternate when they eat those meals, and there's people who actually meal prep their dinners. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't have that much space in my large fridge. Even though my fridge is large, if I was to meal prep lunch and dinner for my entire family of 5, we wouldn't have any food in the fridge because it'll all be meal prepped items. So I need room in my fridge, unfortunately, for like breakfast and cream and all that. Not unfortunately, but you know what I mean. Unfortunately, I don't have that space. So I would rather just meal prep lunches. It makes my life a lot easier. So now that I did that, right, I can now put in what I need to do. So I'm going to go into my social media section here. And I am just going to check what I have in terms of my YouTube content. So I have planner routine, how I'm using this, weekly setup. So I am going to put, hopefully this video out today, but I can do my plan with me on, let's see, Tuesday. And then my weekly setup here is today. And then what I'm going to do just to make sure, let's see. If I want to, I can do like my disc video, right? And as just a reminder, and usually what I like doing is whenever I do this, I will do it in another color. So I'll take a lighter brown and just put that in. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to put the most important things on the top here. So dentist at 2:15 p.m. And then we have early release and early dismissal for me are like the same thing. Early dismissal for the high school. And then on Monday, my dad wants to go to the bank. And then Saturday will be groceries. And Sunday will be meal prep. And then usually what I do midweek is I like to tidy. So either by Wednesday or Thursday, I could put in a tidy session. So tidy session on Wednesday, because my son will be home and then I could just tell him, hey, I need help, you know, tidying the house. Okay, so all the important things I am going to now highlight. Actually, I'm going to take another color. I will take this color here, early dismissal for the high school, and then dentist at 2:15. So I could see that front and center, and everything else is part of the routine. And once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and place back my calendar here. And basically what I do with this calendar is I will write down expenses of what I am spending on these days during the week. Now, my to-do list can also continue to grow. It will continue to just kind of be a running to-do list. So I am not really concerned about it not being filled. Usually at the beginning of the month, I have a lot of to-dos because it is the beginning of the month, and that's usually when I pay most of my bills. And then after that, it kind of dwindles down, and then I go ahead and put in what I need to put in. So that's that. And then once I get done with that, I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And then I am going to put my task list here, right? And then I have to add in one more thing. I'm going to put plan week. And the reason I'm putting this at the end is because, like I said, this is a running to-do list. All right, so after I do that, I'm just going to check. And now I can move my stickers over. So I will move my call sticker, my errands, and my errands are going to be on Saturday. My call sticker will be Monday because I do have to call about that respite application. That is fine. I also have to put in the bank here. And that is it. This is how I set up in my weekly resets. And if I needed to go ahead and set anything else up for my content, I can just simply go in my weekly view here. And this is a weekly spread that's a teacher layout, right? And I can just move what I didn't accomplish over and take my content ideas and kind of plug them in and put them in place. I also have a view of my calendar here because I need to be able to see, you know, what is happening for that upcoming week. And then I have a good view, so I know what is going on. All right, so as you can see, if I was to set up my content calendar for the week, here goes a view. I have my week set up. I have my calendar here so I know what's going on for the month, and I could say, okay, this day I'm going to be busy at this time. And then I have my content list, and basically, as you can see in this page here, I plug in the ideas here, right? And I write what I did. So I'm going to do the same thing, but it does take me time to do that. So I literally have to look and see when I want to put in certain content. And then from there, I'll fill that in. Pinterest, I'm thinking about opening a new Pinterest account. Still debating on that because I want to make sure that I am kind of really focusing my energy on where I want to focus it on. So this is my weekly reset routine. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're able to take away some ideas. And until the next time, bye.